Our Earth in 2050. Our Earth, yours and mine, mine and yours, belongs to us all. I, just like many others, have a deep affinity with nature and also have hopes and dreams for a better tomorrow. I'm Ndolo Mwikali from LORETO High School, LIMURU, presenting my speech on our Earth in 2050. Just like Martin Luther King had a dream, I also have a dream. I have a dream that nature's beauty will dominate over all the earth, illuminating man's being, and that all living organisms will live in coexistence with one another, none acting like a pest due to selfish motives, thus being a detriment to the existence of the other. I have a dream that a large percentage, almost 65%, if not all, of the arable land will be put into proper use, that even the deserts and the deserts will have numerous palms and dates decorating their few oases. I envision that in the next 30 or so years to come, there will be no food shortages, nor will there be inadequate water for living organisms. And we say that the earth will be filled with a variety of vegetation to the extent of even bringing back into existence the ones which had gone extinct. Wow, that's the beauty of nature. I have a dream that each individual in the human race will have an eco-friendly motive whenever undertaking any activity. But I come to the fatalistic resignation that my dream will not come to be. Due to the current situation, I envision the world as a desert. As a desert, in that I see famished men and women, emaciated animals and birds searching for food and water, but finding none. People suffering from various fatal diseases due to the exposure to the ultraviolet rays of the sun, resulting from the depletion of the ozone layer. I fear global warming taking over its effects of the ice in the polar regions, resulting to catastrophic events, all caused by the steps that man has taken and is taking today. Catastrophic events to the extent of even depriving the polar bears their natural homes. I have a question for you. How would you feel when your home is snatched right in front of your very own eyes, but you can't protest? I fear that most people are going to see this and just assume it like a normal 17-year-old making a normal speech about the environment. No, let that not be the case. I fear seeing my children crying and dying in front of my very own eyes, asking me why I did not make any effort to change the miserable situation that will be by then, and me lacking answers. That's not what I want. I fear death. I fear the death of life. I fear the extinction of man. I fear the extinction of life. If we all adopt eco-friendly practices, my vision of the earth as a desert is going to be champed on by the outcome of the earth as the mother of life, the fountain of life. I envision the world with beautiful infrastructure, advanced technology, increased human and animal population, not forgetting a significant increase in the number of forested areas, the diversity of trees enriching the forests, and rise to the water tables. With a growing population, good and safe housing systems can be adopted so as to preserve the earth and more land for our next generation. Let's not let these people's selfish motives come and destroy the earth, our earth, right in front of our very own eyes. Let's stand up and fight for what is ours. I really appreciate and acknowledge the fact that most countries have adopted some policies of conserving the environment, more so to have deforestation, the epitome to the greatest foe of life. Policies like planting 2 trees when one is cut down and also prohibiting human settlement in forested areas has greatly helped to curb deforestation in my country, Kenya. But my question is, are we really putting this into practice, let alone into consideration, or are we still languishing in the den of ignorance? I believe that the degradation of the environment can be brought to an eternal, since no matter how few we are, we can still make a significant change but if and only if intensive methods of creation of environmental awareness are put in place and into practice, to the extent of even putting up environmental ads above the fold for prominent exposure, inclusive of the methods of conserving the environment. Let's not assume this. It's a wake-up call for you and for me. The red lights are on, and it's up to us to change the earth. Because Wangari Maathai once said that nature, just like karma, will get back to us. And indeed, nature is really getting back unto us in a very high rate. And it's very negative. Negative in that catastrophic events are really happening in the world. Organisms and living organisms are going extinct. I don't want to take my children to the park one day and tell them that there used to exist elephants due to poaching. Why poach an animal? Why deprive it of its life just for your own selfish gains? Let's be humane, people. Come on. We are supposed to live in coexistence with one another. And just like nature, just like karma, nature will get back unto us. Today I have stood here disclosing to you all the facts, because unlike many others, I don't go by the adage that stipulates that ignorance is bliss. Let's all stand up to be counted. Let us have eco-friendly motives to preserve the earth, you and me. Let us work together to slow down or even reverse the pace of the earth's destruction, to make the earth the fountain of life. Every day I pray to God to give me the serenity to accept the things He cannot change, the strength to change the things He can, and the wisdom to be able to tell the difference. And now I pray that the day may give us all the strength and wisdom to come together, no matter, regardless of race, regardless of gender, regardless of status in the society. Let us come together to be counted, to reverse and ground to a halt the degradation of the earth. Because remember, just like karma, nature is really getting back to us. Thank you.